everybody. Welcome to the Madrid for Refugees Code Demo Day. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Christina Sampson. I am the president and founder of Madrid for Refugees, and I am joined here by lots of our amazing team. Raise your hand if you're part of the Madrid for Refugees Code team, which I'm so great to see so many faces. A lot of us, we only see each other online, so now is the time to see each other in person. We have a lot to go through today, so I'm just going to do a very quick introduction of our organization, and then I'll pass the word off to some of the teachers and then to the students, because today they're presenting their final presentations. So very quickly, Madrid for Refugees, or MFR, we call it, is a volunteer-run NGO. We actually started in 2015, so we've actually been around for quite a while. And we do lots of different events. Refugees Code is one of our flagship initiatives, so really thank you for supporting us. We also have other initiatives. We teach English through a program called RefuTeach. We do digital literacy classes. We also do professional trainings. We do trainings for companies, for students, on psychological training, psychological first aid, migratory issues, and we also consult and advise other partner organizations as well. We also do donation drives of donations of items, of essentials. And one of the things that's most important about us is we operate in partnership with other organizations. And some of our amazing partners and sponsors are here today. So we work with a network of other NGOs to provide our services and to reach more people. So this is just a little bit about Madrid for Refugees. Myself and many members will be here if you would like to know more about other aspects of our organization. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming, and I'm going to hand it off to Teresa, who's going to continue to present more about Refugees Code. And good luck today, everybody. Thank you.
Hi. Well, my name is Teresa. As Christina was saying, I'm part of the teachers team. I'm now the visible voice, but we are a lot of volunteers. I want to thank you all for making this happen, and also already congratulations to the students, because you pushed it through the whole course and you made it. So that's a big step. As Christina was saying, the course we do here is called Refugees Code, and this is a front-end development course. And we teach a bunch of technology that you're going to see now. And we're all volunteers. So this is not like a normal boot camp. We are all volunteers. We devote the time we can to organize, coordinate, and help the students learn how to code. I want to give you a brief outline of the agenda of today. We're going to be done with the introduction soon, and we're going to have two alumni from past courses. We're going to share their experience after the course. Then we're going to have the presentations from these wonderful students, and then we're going to also have some time for networking, and we're going to provide some catering, and Alejandro is going to talk more about that afterwards, because we've got some partnerships with companies. And just so you know, all these projects are a brief example of what the students have learned throughout the 7 months that the course lasts. And these are some of the technologies that we try to teach and that they've used. It's not only HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. We also reinforce the importance of using tools like Slack for communication, Trello, and many other things. So it's not just the outcome of these projects that you're going to see now, but it's what it all entails. And without further ado, I would want to welcome Nas, who is one of our previous students. So Nas, if you want to come here and show us and tell us a bit about yourself. You want to introduce yourself first?
Hola, buenas tardes. Me llamo Nasser Atullah, soy de Afganistán, bueno, ex alumno de Madrid For Refugees, y os voy a contar un poco la experiencia que he tenido. Y bueno, no ha durado mucho, unos meses. De lo que he aprendido con ellos ha sido HTML, CSS y algo de JavaScript. Y os voy a presentar una página que al final he podido crear después de aprender todo esto con Madrid For Refugees. Pues es una página así básica que he podido crear después de aprender lo que he aprendido en HTML y CSS. Bueno, no está con JavaScript algunas funciones, o sea, como ven la página, de ahí, o sea, mi nombre. Y luego ahí tenemos un menú, About, Work y Contact. Y si le pinchamos a Work, pues bajamos a los proyectos que no son proyectos reales. Y luego tenemos otra sección que es de Contact. Como vemos, o sea, si Facebook, GitHub, Twitter o mandar un correo, incluso para llamar. Es todo lo que he aprendido con Madrid For Refugees y actualmente estoy estudiando una FP de desarrollo de aplicaciones web en la Universidad Camilo José Cela y ahí pues lo que estamos viendo es de todo, de front, de back, como es o sea, full stack, pues estamos viendo todo, que también he hecho una calculadora así básica. En Python pues puedo estudiar el código y cómo funciona. Pues aquí es, o sea, el código, que es una calculadora básica, como vemos en Format, que es, o sea, un módulo de Python que se hace, o sea, las operaciones matemáticas, tanto para calcular la raíz cuadrada de un número y luego tenemos una función llamada calculadora, luego tenemos dentro de esta función atributos que usan función lambda y recibe dos argumentos A y B y cada uno pues sumar, nos devuelve la suma de A y B y restar, o sea, restar y dividir y multiplicar y potencia y raíz cuadrada. Y luego, como vemos, pedimos al usuario para que elija la operación que quiera realizar y luego pues pedimos el número A y B y luego hacemos según lo que quiera el usuario y hacemos la operación. Por si quieres ejecutarlo.
Sí.
Bueno, sí. Pues como vemos, al usuario le pide que elija qué operación quiera realizar.
Y select one.
Bueno, multiplicar lo que tú quieras. Y le pide el primer número. Y ahora le pide el segundo número para hacer la operación. Pues aquí nos saca el resultado de la multiplicación de los dos números, pero como le hemos puesto float, pues nos saca un número así decimal. Y luego pues estamos así aprendiendo más como es Java y más cosas, pero es algo, una calculadora así básica para presentar, porque otros programas que hemos hecho es más complejos y tal, que tiene varias cosas para poder presentar así rápido, pues no creo que dé tiempo.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions for Nats or even in Spanish or English?
Not already hitting backend and frontend, so it's a great catch for Monsi.
De momento queda un año de la
Nuevamente quiero dar la enhorabuena por el proyecto y preguntar cuánto tiempo tiene llevado aprender a desarrollar todo eso.
¿La página web o el programa? Bueno, yo sigo aprendiendo, o sea, no es algo de que sea... Pero la página pues he durado más o menos unos meses, como 2 meses o 3 meses, algo así. Bueno, o sea, las clases a distancia tampoco, o sea, hemos tenido todos los días, un día o 2 días a la semana, 1 hora, 12 horas, conectándonos y resolviendo las dudas, las preguntas que tenía con los profesores Teresa, Miguel, Alejandro y Ricardo.
¿Y qué es lo que te ha hecho elegir la formación profesional en ese ámbito?
Pues siempre me ha llamado la atención, o sea, hacer programador. Y como empecé a hacer el curso con ellos, como vemos que es de página web y ahora pues la FP, pues nos están enseñando todo. Como he dicho que es tanto de back y front, como Java, Python y más cosas. pues siempre me ha llamado la atención y seguí haciendo una FP, pero aún así estoy en contacto cuando tengo dudas y preguntas, pues les mando un mensaje
Pues enhorabuena y
Bueno.
exactamente.
de Afganistán. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
Okay, and now we're gonna have a video because this is Fayaz, Ahmad Fayaz Fazil, and he lives in another city, so he couldn't attend today, but he also wanted to be present. He's also from a previous cohort, so he just sent a video that we're gonna share with you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Fayaz Fazil and I am from Afghanistan. On August of 2021, I had to leave my country, and since then I am living here in Spain as a refugee. When I came to Spain, I had the same problems all other refugees have. I mean, in my country, I had my family, my friends, my degree, I had a job, and several years of experience. But here in Spain, I had nothing. And according to my degrees, if I wanted to validate them here in Spain, it took at least 2 or 3 years, and I couldn't wait all that time. So I found out there are some type of exams in Spain for those who don't have any official degree from Spain, and if you pass that exam successfully, you can have access to university or some institutes in Spain. And I enrolled myself in a course. That course was basically a preparation course for that type of exams. I finished that course and I passed the exam successfully, thanks God. And I succeeded in one of the Murcia institutes called Ingeniero de la Sierva, and in the department of Desarrollo Aplicaciones Multiplataforma. I think the English would be development of cross-platform applications. In that time that I was studying that preparation course, I had some free time and I found another course called Refugees Code. Refugees Code was basically a web development course taught by a group of volunteer programmers and web developers. In that course, we learned about HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Vue.js, and the most that course helped me was about learning the logic of programming, and the course that I am studying now, it is associate, and it is an associate degree, as I just mentioned, on development of multi-platform or cross-platform applications. And during this 1 year, we learned Java, we learned database and administration of basic to intermediate level administration of Linux and Windows operating systems, and much more. And for the moment that I am recording this video, we are at the almost in the last week of this course, and as the summer vacations are on the way, I am looking for a job that would help me to pass my second year of studies. And beside that, as we have a practice term in the second year, I am looking for some company to do my practices in the second year. and every help by your side would be appreciated. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that was Fallas, as we were saying, like we try to build also a community. You get the course done and then you're done, which is also like very rewarding for the students and us. After the alumni experiences, now we're gonna move on to the projects from this year. So we're gonna have our first student, which is Ali, to come here to show your project. So
this ladies first, but I don't know.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon. Nice to see you all. I am Ali Iflasi from Afghanistan, and it's 8 months that I'm here in Spain, and the two things that I was doing, one was going to Spanish classes, and the other one that after 1 month that I came to Spain found was MFR. And today, just want to say that it was really the first great opportunity in Spain that I'm thankful about that, and thankful for my mentors, especially my teachers, my friends, and a great special thanks to my teacher, Sir Alejandro, that really is helpful and supporting the students, and trying to teach us that we can learn. So, okay, let's go. I'm talking a lot. And fortunately, it's the end of the class. That's at the end of, or maybe the beginning of a journey that we were doing in this classes. So one of our projects, that's the last project, is today is ready. So I wanna share it with you, and that I was working on a web page that you can see here. So I was thinking about an idea that it takes an online shopping services. So first of all, I was searching for a name that it don't be a lot repeated in the Google. So I choose this one. That one is from Spanish English Top Marca. But then after a while that I searched it, I googled it. It was a repeated name in the Google, so it was lit. I could not change it. Okay, no problem. I'm having this in Spain. So, and also an announcement about it, that's effective change and the logo. So, okay. The technologies that I've used in this project is, first of all, HTML and CSS, that you know that is the primary important thing that for the structure and style of a website. And second is the JavaScript, that that's also the most important part of a website, that we make a website more dynamic and more complex actions, and also external API, that it was a must for us that in the class that we had to do it. So in the 3 sections, I used a fake API from a website, a free website, and also other programs like Figma, like Paint, like Photoshop to make first view, to test some colors and photos, and also to make the logo and also the web icon. So and also I've used from free websites, and some free websites like pixelcolors.com to download photos and adjust the colors, and also GitHub and Trello. It is so important for management of a website. And the functionalities that my website has is, first of all, search product by title, that I will show that I've used from a pop-up with the results, and you can see after, and also that I said about the API products are coming from external API and from an HTTP request, and all the other thing is products. The products are coming from an internal GS arrays that I made it. That I was thinking that maybe the products are few, so I made more. And the bottoms, the buy now for every card and for every product I've used that clients can use and buy something from me. And external library for pop-up message that is Sweet Alert, to make an alert more beautiful and cute. And the last one is dumb manipulation to generate the cards. Okay. Features, some features that I've used in my website. So first, in the header, logo and local links, I will show them. And in the main body, search bar and some background image, API cards and local cards. And in the cards, I've used title, price, description, image, rating, button. And in the footer, I made a contact card and copyrights. So still, you know that maybe we cannot say any website is 100% perfect, but there were some important things that I think that they are impending, and I will do them in future if I have a chance. So I had not maybe that much time to do them, but they were so important, I know, especially, for example, the rating for every product and for every card that every person should come to my cards and can say that it's 1 star, 2 star, or 3 stars, for example. And also more dynamic styles that make my website complex, and also related pages, local related pages for my web page that I should develop it more. And also a menu, I mean a hamburger menu that every website should have it, but I lost it. So, and the thing that was so important for my project management, first of all, was GitHub, that I was using it as a version control tool to manage my project and all of the changes. First, I made a repository and making the commits, and it's written that I made 13 commits, but it's more because I also made the final commits. And Trello that you maybe know, that is also a tool to order tasks and also have an overview, and it's very great for management of a project. So actually I cannot show it now because I should show my web page, and I will say my thank you, but now you can see my email address and also my contact, and LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, that they are at Ali Iglasi. So I will appreciate it and be happy if you contact me. So let's go to the website. Yeah, that's the website that I was No?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
This is the website that I was talking about it. So you can see, first of all, the header that I made a logo, and in the right side that are the local links that I made some easy or simple pages for the, you can say, for media, that, for example, patient 2023, there are local links. You can see some medias if you wanna have a guide and instruction to choose the patient of the year, so you can use it. And also for teenagers who are searching for the asylum. So I just searched, I just used the iframe from the YouTube, but as I said, it needs more developing. And the last one is top market near you. You know, my company is very big and you have a lot of directions. So one of them is, for example, in Madrid, if you want to go, yeah, MFR. It's in Madrid, MVP. So in Barcelona, the business center of the Barcelona, and Valencia, business center of Valencia, and Bilbao, also Bilbao Business Center. So let's go to the main page. This is the picture and that I said that announcement, and this is the search bar that I said that I am using this as a pop-up to use the title of the things that if I have them on my page or not. So for example, I searched, yeah, the last thing that I searched is bike search. Yeah, I found a bike. Congratulations. So you can have this, for example, if another thing, I don't know if we have shoes. No, I think it was another thing. Okay.
You can try one of those.
Yeah. Ball.
Try some disk. The first one. The
Okay.
first one is the more complicated.
It's better. Okay.
But put the more complicated. The first one, there's
Okay.
works. I saw it.
Sure. Just for test. Yeah. Okay. And the API that I said, the APIs, the external APIs that I was using is this section, woman. This is coming from an external API. Actually, it's a big API, but I use it because it was free. And also there are the parts and the descriptions, you know, the title, the price, the white and rating. And also here is a button that if you want to buy this, so I click, what happens? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, you know, you see the photo and the title, and also that its price is, for example, 100 and blah blah, and first you should pay. Okay. Okay, and also the main is also coming from an external API, this part, and also electronic is also coming from an external API. So the local cards that I made are the sport and kids. So the same thing. Yeah, it's the sweet alert that I was talking about. Let's try this one. Yeah, and in the last, in the footer, I've used a contact card that, if, for example, if somebody want to contact me, just they write their name and their email and all of them, so they can send us and submit that. For example, they want to have a message or submit something else. I think that's all. Thank you so much. Sorry for taking a lot of time. I said that I'm talking a lot.
Any questions? And no questions?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm just wondering, in the beginning of the course, how much like technical knowledge do you have in the beginning?
Before the class,
Yeah.
nothing.
So you're really from 0 to
Yeah, from zero, because I just graduated from 12th grade from Afghanistan and then came to Spain. I was thinking that I'm going to university and study business, but then I got this opportunity. So I was thinking that I'm gonna be a hacker maybe. So that's why I came here, but I saw, oh, HTML, how hard is it? And then the CSS and JavaScript. So right now, all of them are easy for me. And I have an overview from programming.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Carl. I'm from Haiti. I have about 7 months here in Spain. And when I first came in Spain in September, I'm just searching online like what course, because I don't speak Spanish. So I just search for what course I can find online to go as a refugee in Spain. And I found in MFR, and so I'm just talk to the guys. It was very, very, very interesting. And yes, and I'm just doing some tests and everything was very perfect, and I'm just start the course. In my country, I was working for the government as a IT IT manager, but due to some bad things, they are killing the president and things like this. So I have to get out of the country. Yeah, because as a IT manager of the president, the people think you have secrets of special things of the government. So your life is it's yeah. So I was going to Spanish schools and refugees code course. So my final project is about a movie website. Okay. Okay. This is my personal logo, my name, my email, and so the main goal of my project is create an interactive movie website where user can explore a vast catalog of movies, discover new releases, and personalize. So in technologies that I use HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, API, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, XD, Trello, and GitHub. So some details about my project, Madrid Movies. I am to provide movie and to just with a platform to browse, search, and access detailed information about movies. Key features of my project, extensive movie catalog across various genres, things like this. So for the technology I use, HTML, I use it for create the structure of my website. CSS3, I use it to style my website. JavaScript to add some interactivity, like the teachers was always talking in classes. Yeah, so I just do exactly what the teacher. Yeah, I just add some, as a graphic designer, I just add some graphic part, but yeah. API, I use API to fetch some real-time data to enrich my catalog of movies, and Adobe, I use the Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator to create images and logo for my website, XD to create the first prototype of my website. So to manage the website, I was using Trello, and to deploy GitHub. So now let me try to, okay, for example, other thing, guys, in April, so I had to have a baby. So I didn't have a lot of time to continue to work. But for sure, after this presentation, I will continue to work on the same web page, and we can check after. We will see more things. Yeah. For example, I have a lot of HTML, blah, blah, blah. For the CSS, it was the part that took me the most of my time. A lot of code about, yeah, I had a baby, a 1 month baby crying. I never sleep. It was very hard for me, but I had doing my best. And JavaScript text to Belen, he helped me a lot. My mentor, Albert, also. And yeah, so, okay, this is my code, for example. Now, let's try to see the website for it to look. Okay. Okay, guys, this is my website. It's like about movies. Like we have a homepage, this page. We have my logo, and after we have a part that called series. We have a part kids. We have pricing. We have a search bar to search the name of the movie we need. After we have the language like Spanish, English, and French. We have sign in and sign up button. And after, that's it. We have the movie, the name, the details, the years, everything. And yeah, that's my page. That's my page. And yeah, and here it's where you can enter your email to search, to write some things. And we have help center, and we have we can pay for or you can pay for a services like you can pay for PayPal. So after I will make everything to work, but now it's like I was doing my best to present the global idea of my website. Yeah, so I don't have to take more time. I don't need to take more time. Yeah, and last part, to conclude, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of the teachers at Refugees Code for the invaluable guidance and support, special Alejandro, they're always there, guys. Albert, my mentor, Yonat, Belen, Boha, David, Carmen, Vanessa, Teresa, everyone. So I know it's just the beginning of my journey of coding. So I will do my best to always make all of my teachers good. Thank you so much. Yeah, for the question.
Any questions while we prepare next?
Yeah,
I have one question, non-technical, but not technical.
okay.
Okay, so I'll be fine.
Mhm.
You have a previous experience as an IT manager,
Yes.
and the website you present seems quite professional. Are you working as a freelance, or what are you doing now?
Now in Spain, I'm not doing nothing. Nothing. Just
With the baby?
yes, just stay with the baby.
What are your plans with
Now I'm just looking for jobs, but you know, my situation as a refugee is a little bit complicated. So I'm just living and spent by all the economy I had in my country. Yeah, that's it. Yes.
First of all, congratulations, and I wanted to know the name of the funds that you used at the Hero Shop, because I think it was very good.
Yes,
Do you remember the name of the fund also?
No. I will tell you. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's nothing. Don't worry. I will tell you. Why now? The name of the font that I use, it's called, I use two fonts, Nexabol and also Bergensense. Yes, that's two fonts that I use. Yeah. Anything else?
If someone doesn't want to be on a picture, just when father's taking a picture, just say you don't want to be. Because I think we didn't mention at the beginning, I forgot, sorry. So yeah, if you got any problems with being pictured, just tell her it doesn't. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you to the one that I don't know. I just wanna introduce myself as the other students did. I am Peruvian. I have been in Spain for about 1 year and a half. And first I was living in Barcelona, and a friend who is Peruvian as well told me that they will start a new generation of this program. So I try my best to do that little test that they gave us, and at the end I took the course. So for my project, I had an idea. I wanted this project to be meaningful for me, like to work harder. You always work hard when you want something to be done very well. So for me, creating a website full of events was a good idea, because as a person who is not from here, I always try to know what is around me, and that this kind of websites help me a lot to connect with people, to know new places, to get to know like other realities. So I try to do something like Fiverr, for example, or Meetup, or even for my examples, to start creating a page. So first of all, the wireframes that I made is not very pretty, but useful to know what were my principal components. I created it in Figma, but then I looked to the best practices and I changed a lot of things. Like at the end, it looks more or less like this. I try to use these kind of colors to express like positive joyful and relax and fun because most of the events are social events. And I also create a logo with a word like live it. Ah, now beside. With the word live it, like experience it. Take a look at the event, just experience the event. And so I created the logo and I use those kind of colors to show the page. And about the project management, I have my initial brief, which was an idea on the event website, and I choose those features. Like I wanted to have a search bar, then event cards, also event detail page, and other things suggested events and footer for more information. I will continue this style because trust this more. And I use the Wiki that was Ticketmaster. And for tools, as the other classmates say, we use NPM, GitHub, JavaScript, also HTML, CSS, Vue, and Figma for the design, and Trello to manage the product. What I have done so far is the header and the footer, the search bar, and then the event card, but I'm still working on the event detail page and the suggested events. So now let's take a look at the page. Okay, so it's not a lot, but it was like very hard work. I tried to make the title that will be accessible for all of the people I wanted to see, because before I was having problems with the colors. And also I put the search bar, as I was explaining before, to search events by these three categories. And these are some events that I'm calling by the API. We have the date and information. If you click on any of them, you can go to the website of the event, because I just told you I haven't created my own page to show them, but you can go, for example, to buy tickets to them. And the search bar works like at the end. I try very hard, and it works like to search any of those events. Also, I created a footer bar and I put in the logo. This gave me a lot of problems, but at the end it was successful. Now what I'm trying to do to continue with the project is to make the next steps is to create this, like to make possible that there were suggested event. I created this in Figma, and this is a part that I'm missing. And also I want, for example, if I click in one of the events that appears in my own page, for example, this event, with all the information, and you can share with the friends and everything. So that's what I'm trying to work now. And that's it. Thanks.
Any question?
Yeah, questions?
I have one. Do you happen to know whether there will be a BMC concert?
Yeah. There will be many.
There's a question over there.
Hi.
What's your full name so we can find you, or how can we find you?
Yeah, just me and Rios. I didn't put the full name. That's a good idea. I'm just gonna show you my my LinkedIn.
We will also ask the students, and if they agree, we can share the students the attendees. So we will ask them, and then if they agree, we will share space and we will later.
I'm still as a UX designer because that's what I studied before. And my degree is psychology, so it's a mix of everything. Okay.
Thank you, everybody. First of all, I have to put demonstration on. For starting, I just will show my repo. So here I have my logo. It's my own, and it stands for introducing myself. Okay, because I was thinking that was the most boring stuff about my life, but okay. My name is Mikhail Chernyshov. I came from Russia. I'm already in Spain like a bit more than 1 year. So just from 1 year, I have doing a lot of stuff. I was going to Spanish classes, and also I was joining the courses. And I think it was a great opportunity for me because like when I was in Russia, I was learning how to code. But I was stuck for a lot of time. But thanks to the courses, to the teachers, I kept going further. So nothing more important about myself. We will keep going with my project. Okay, here is logo. It's like stands for AMC, like its initials for my name. Full name, it will be Alexeyevich Mikhail Chernyshov. So with letters. The technologies I've used, like it's normally HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And also I was using Vue.js, Sass. I was using Beautify, and also vValidate for the forms, and Vue Router. For what it was, I will show a little bit further. So the main goal of the project, it was to make a website for a bank, or it will be own bank with its own brand for the people. The main thing of the bank that it offers you a cashback. It's like I was choosing this idea to show the to Spain because I never saw this in Spain. I was looking for the websites of the banks. There were no banks with cashback, and it's like it came to my mind that I have to change something in Spain. So yeah, going to website, it looks like this. Better to see the colors on this screen because it's changing a little bit. Okay. Here you can see my logo in a white edition. So I've choose these colors. Black, it's like more official, and the blue because it makes people feel trusting and reliance for the customers. Okay, here is the cards that you can order on the website. Not order. So, of course, in the future, there will be available to download the app for App Store and Google Play. Further, like it's a quite small guide how to use. First, you have to install, register, and after this, you will get your card. Of course, like in each site, we have a footer with the icons, for example. I just kept a minimalistic like this. So to using vRouter, I was using for the tabs to make change the whole page. So I created a debit card part. Here is a debit card. So it's the card that you saw on the main page under. And for example, there a quite small description of the card, and if you press a button order, you will see a form to order. I kept the validation for this order form. So for example, you can write something for the phone number. It will show that you have to put more numbers to make it valid. The same with, for example, email, that you have to put add and the letters. For example, here you can select card like this, submit. I just put alert that you have ordered the card, and that's all. So for example, the credit card, it's quite the same. Another card, I was using the components, and I was using components for this both pages. And again, the same form with this card. It was separated, credit and debit. Another page is deposit. In this deposit page, you can see what this bank offers to you. So here is for everyone deposits, and here is for premium customers. And you can see that there is some chips that describes, for example, without taxes, a good percentage, big percentage. For the premium, it's good, like this. And here is some popular questions about the deposit or something else. We will move on to the page of eSIM. For example, normally you're using normal SIM, but I was thinking that it's bank of the future. So in the future, we will use only eSIMs. Quite not realistic, but here is describing what is eSIM, how to install it, and the phones, the devices which you can apply and you can set up the eSIM to. I have described that a bit. Again, popular questions. To the end, like I have a login page, but really it's like a fake login with some validation. You can like validation of email, and you have to finish it. To sign in, you're seeing a bit animation and the result, and that's all. So if you will talk about the code, here is the folders. For example, assets. I have divided images to some other folders. I've created components, a lot of components that stands for cards for different debit, credit. We have deposit page and whole components for deposit page. eSIM, footer, header, main, and I kept like this here a bit of guides main. It stands for these images. And of course, the router to make it all work, and the views. In the views, I was trying to keep all much clear how it was possible. I was just putting here the components, and that's all. And the up view, I kept it clear and to much better experience. Yeah, and that's all for my project.
Questions? Congratulations. It seems like you worked a lot on the project. I would like to know what was the most challenging part throughout the process and how did you overcome it? Because the results look great.
Okay, the most challenging part of the project, it was install all the technologies and make all the dependencies works, because like it was quite awful because sometimes the documentation is not describing all, and I was Googling too much to make it all work, to put the code in right place. And sometimes when I was using Beautify, for example, it was challenging to change some styles because thanks the documentation, I couldn't make it much better and much easier. And yeah, like this.
Great.
Thanks. Yeah.
For the toggle, how you created the toggle? You know, when you click and
To switch for the pages.
no, the toggle. If you go to the web, I can show you.
1 second.
It's like I think.
This.
Your question's at the bottom of the page.
Okay. I understand. It was.
That's a toggle.
Mm-hmm.
If you click it, it opens for accordingly. So
Yeah. I was using Beautify. It's called expression panels. So it's a group of panels, and each panel is like preset to show that animation. So you have a group of expansion panels, and each panel you put a title and subtitle. And as a title, you have a question and subtitle, this description. And thanks, Beautify.
Some marketing experience, because it seems that it's really all like just colors and navigation, maybe especially interest like you have there.
Not really. I don't have a marketing experience. Just I suffering a little bit in Spain because, for example, in Russia we have much more better websites for the banks, and I was spending a lot of time to choose my own bank and comparing them. And like to my site, I brought some experience from Russia. Like this.
I agree with you, Spain.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, good night. My name is Priscilla. I'm from Venezuela. I came here to search a better future for me and my family. I start to study things related to the computer science since I was 16. Because I was in the University of Venezuela, I was studying computer science. So when I came here, I searched this course. It's the first thing that I do when I came here, because one week before the course starts, I came. So, well, I'm going to present my website. I'm sorry, I'm nervous, but so I make a website of movies like my classmate. I use different things like Vue.js, JavaScript, CSS, HTML. I use APIs from AMDB and Trello. My feature is that I make a search bar for search titles of movies and series. Also, I make cards for every movie, series, or everything that are in my website. I make a slider for the movies. And also, I make a card with all the info of the movie. The header is like Netflix. I made añadir favoritos and more information because I want to do something like a list of favorite movies, a list of watch later movies. So I want to do that, but I didn't make it yet. I hope I can improve my project later. I make a search bar with it's a real-time search bar to search every movie that are inside the API with 1 word or 2 words of key. And the carousel is about the movies and the series. And when I click here, it's appear a card. You can see it when I present my website. And thank you. I'll show you my website. This is it. Here is the search bar with all the movies that are with that keyword. When you click that movie, appear a card with all the information. Also, in the carousel works exactly the same. When you click here, appear a card with all the information of the movie or the series. And I will show you I use app Vue.js, but I use a lot of components. Wait, what is that? Okay. 1 second. I didn't make a readme file yet, but I use a lot of components for make the website, like the search bar, the main header, the main header in the top, and every other things. And I hope you like it, and thank you so much.
Congratulations. You look amazing. I mean, the last time that I was in Latin, you have like thank you so much. And I'd like to know what was your, I don't know, your story part, like what did you enjoy the most? Thinking about the day,
Well,
or
the
the
most-
exciting, or I don't know.
The most exciting thing that I did it today. I cannot do the course until today at mid-noon. So when I do it, I can do it. I search a lot of things to do it in the internet, but I don't find something that helped me a lot. And I prove. And when I get it, cuando lo hice, I feel good. I really, really good. I feel too much happy. So that's the most important part of my project. And also the search bar, because it cost me a lot.
Well, congratulations. What do you, because you already have a background in coding,
Yes.
but now you learn from them. Would you like to continue learning more from this and working from them, or would you like to change?
I would like to improve in front end, but I don't know if I dedicate my life in front end, because I want to know other ways like data analysis or full stack, hacer mejorando mis conocimientos en frontend. Y well, I think I can do more things, but now I will improve my knowledge in frontend.
Okay, and we have one last presentation from a student who couldn't attend today. So we're gonna present his work. And if you have any questions, we might be able to answer or not. We'll see. Okay, so what we found interesting about this project is that he completed it in 3 steps. So instead of just creating a Figma, which is here, he prepared and he designed everything in Figma as we taught him to do. But he also went 1 step ahead without us telling, and he created the web page without any functionality using the Wix CMS, content management service. So he basically developed this whole web page. If you scroll down, there is no functionality here, but it was a very good first step into the final product. And then finally, he managed to create this bookstore, which is similar, not exactly the same as the 2 prototypes, but he took care into going from 1 step to the other. And as you can see, there's books to choose from, and there's also a search bar in there. And if Miguel search for a title, then the title, the book is showing there. And there was also another login page that he couldn't complete, but he routed it so that it shows here. It's not design or visually appealing, but it's also working. So we wanted to share his work as well, even if he couldn't be here. So if you've got any questions, I might be able to ask him. If not, this is.
You didn't mention his name.
Michael is his name. And yeah, that's what he wanted to share with you guys.
And also is important. He decided to switch from technology because he was like stuck in the technology. So he decided to switch like in the last minute to have something visible, and then he started again instead of surrender. And then we have this solution that in a few days it's amazing. Also, like to have this great like. So now I'm gonna talk a bit. I will try to be fast. Okay. So those were the technologies that the students are using for the projects. And this is like a general information about the program. Like, what are our goals with the coding course? Like here we are teaching front-end web development, teaching these skills, basically, yeah, HTML, CSS, basic JavaScript, SAS, basic advanced JavaScript, Git, GitHub, Vue.js, deployment, command line, and also try to translate like importance of the skills to the students, like communication, design thinking, conflict management, like all these skills very necessary to work in a company. So it's not just only coding. Also, like important, like to try to be self-organizing, ability to take initiative, like Priscilla until the last minute. Congratulations. And your work in intense environment, adapting new situations, manage diversity, time management, diplomacy, in general, right attitude towards learning from peers. So it's not only about coding, it's also about integration in general, right? About the course, the students, they were with us 7 months in advance. In English, the lessons are in English, 2 days per week, 2 hours per day. So it means 4 hours per week. It's not so much. It's not like a master or a bootcamp. But as a result, we saw these amazing presentations. So because they were also working at home, they have working hours and they're trying to do their best. They need to know English, as I said. One lesson is online, one lesson is in person in our office next to Lakook. Also, we wanted to talk about, I know that here are some organizations, they are willing to collaborate and to help. I know that you received some emails previously about this, but we'll repeat it. Like we are always open to donations, like laptops, mobile phones, SIM cards, internet. Also, we are looking for more funding to keep coordinating or growing the project, the Refugees Code. Also to try to coordinate or another course that we have, digital literacy course to teach basics informatics to all the students came from there, this course, and also to support our office or even to find maybe another bigger office, who knows, also to collaborate, sponsor events, workshops, etc., employability, find internships, find job opportunities, also new courses, certifications, in general, or find new spaces for our classes, because I hope that the class in the next round is the number of students is bigger. So it's a good signal because the project is growing up. And also, if we can talk later about maybe collaborating in other areas. This is also for opportunity for volunteers. Like if you are interested or you know someone who wants to volunteer teaching or mentoring, maybe we can talk. Teaching is not like it's not too much time because we have like 4 or 5 lessons per teacher, and that's all. So we rotate. And also, if you want to mentor in the program, you can have like one of the students during the course, and you can help the student during the course. It's important. English is mandatory, as you saw. Some of them speak Spanish, but not all of them. General information, if there is someone here or you know someone for the next course to join us, it will be September, October. It depends on the number of students. English is mandatory, and the admission process is always open on the website. Motivation letter, online pre-work, like to check if you have like some skills to start, and a personal interview. This is we're trying to do this admission process, even improving it. We are improving it since last batches to this now, and probably to the next one. Something will be new for sure. And also, this is a very important part. Madrid for Refugees is collaborating in the Migrant Code network. I don't know if you know what is this. This is a network of code schools around Europe. Okay, Spain, Croatia, Greece, UK, Netherlands, Belgium, Denmark, Italy. It's funded by the European Union. Okay, so the European Union is put a bit of funding to help us to have the meetings, and this network promotes collaborations between business and other organizations around Europe, exchange of best practices between schools, and all the schools offer free education to youth refugees and migrants, like all the students that we have here. So we are not alone. Around Europe, there are a lot of organizations helping and supporting. So it will be nice if you also join us to collaborate in this, or you have any question later. So as I put here, we are supported by European Union through Erasmus Key Action 2 calls. And last month, we have a lot of meetings with different organizations in Madrid, in Barcelona, in Croatia, approximately in Greece, and we're trying to improve the network, to improve our way to teach, try to improve our material, and this is growing and growing. And I hope that you can also join to this team at some point. It will be very nice. A part of this, I want to thank you so much to the main sponsors of this course, which is Lenovo, who put some money funding to coordinate the course, and also laptops, and even right also laptops. And Microsoft is also funding for the catering, amazing catering that we have downstairs waiting for us. Nobody could come. Also the Bridge, a big thank you for the Bridge for sharing the space with us, and Amazon. We hope that next collaboration we continue talking, and let's see what can we do. Also a special thanks also to Causas CEAR, Catering, Lakook. Causas CEAR they are collaborating with all the refugees in Spain. It's a big organization, and the refugees from this organization, from this NGO, they create their own business. This is the business that we will eat upstairs. The catering is waiting for us, like a nice water with taste of flowers and some ají, very nice food. So I wanted to thank you also, all of you, for coming, for supporting, for being with us 7 months. Thank you very much. So I think the clap is for all of you.